So this is going to be the third part of the little tutorial thing I've been making. We're going to go over no jumps and no throws, so basically like skyboxes and force no jumps. So there's a few ways to do no jumps, like putting the clip over the top, but that can often lead to cheating and fucked up. So we're going to do it the clean way, which is using a Half-Life 2 FGD. So it's not actually in Hammer by default, so you're going to need to add it. So if you want to go over to tools and then settings, and then here yours will only have C strike, so you want to go to add and then click FGD to open it or whatever, and then it will be here, and then click OK. And then now we have access to something called player speed mod. So player speed mod is, in short, just like it can suppress a bunch of actions. So for this we're going to do, this one could be jump, so we're going to call it no jump. Really simple. So because we need a trigger to call for the no jump, we're going to turn it into a multiple, and we're going to do on start touch no jump, modify speed, and then 1.01. Now it's important you do 1.01 because it needs to not be 1, it just needs to be anything but 1. But the reason we do that is because on end touch we're actually going to set our speed back to 1, which is default. So basically this is whenever you're inside the trigger, your modify speed will be 101 and it will apply the no jump flag to you. So it's really that simple for that. And now we're going to do we'll do a no throw one, so suppress attack. So let's call this one no throw as well. Going to do the same over here, turn it into a entity, and turn it into a multiple. Just going to do the exact same thing. So no throw, modify speed 1.01. We're not going to set any delays on these because you don't really need to. And then make sure clients is always ticked. Alright, so that is literally all you need for no throws and no jumps. I'll show you how it works in game afterwards. But I thought I might as well explain filters while I'm here, because filters are so important for levels where they loop back on themselves, and it basically just creates, like, it makes maps so much more compact because you can reuse areas, and it's really helpful to stop cheating just altogether. So we're going to make a filter activated name. Now you remember we used these for the run boost b hop, and it's sort of the same principle. Well, it actually is the same principle, but we're not going to be putting the triggers anywhere near each other, so stop cheating in that. So it doesn't actually matter what you call the filter, as we remember from before. We're just going to name the filter name ASD. Actually, just so you don't get confused, we'll name it allow. Sorry, deny. So we're going to have an allow and a deny target name. So remember, the filter name is basically target name. So I've colored these two blocks red and green and put a door in the middle. So our goal here is to go through the door. Now the door is going to be a teleport. It doesn't have to be a door. Like, this teleport trigger can be literally anything. Like, you can be in a hallway or blocking somewhere you don't want to go. Now we're just going to set the remote destination to the start of whatever level you're on. And remember the filter name, we're going to choose doesn't matter, aka the name of our filter. And make sure clients is ticked. Now the green one. The green one is the trigger that we're going to go through to make it so we are allowed through the doorway. So on start touch, we're going to give it an activator because it's not targeting anything specific, because it's not linked to anything. And then we're going to add output. Now this target name is going to be allow because it's the green one. It's the only one that allows us to go through the door. Now the red one, we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to use a different, we're going to use the deny name. So add output, target name, deny. You don't need delays or anything like that. So literally that is all you need. So I'm going to compile this and I'll show you what it looks like in game. Alright, so we're here in game and I'll show you these first. So remember on the left was our no jump, so if I press space, can't jump at all, only in this trigger. And this was our no throw, so no attacking at all. So I know it makes the noise, but that's just how no throws go. You can see I can't attack with anything. Now for the filter, what you want to do is you want to have the red at the start of the platform, so the players will always start with the deny flag target name. So as you can see, if we try to go through the door, it doesn't let us. That is the name we'll have by default. But if we go over the green, it lets us walk through the door. Now, say we failed the level and we hit the trigger teleport to go back to the start, your start would be encased in the target name deny. So now, so let's say I went back to the start, I fell on the trigger, now I can't go back to the door at all. Now I'd need to re-hit the allow trigger to go through the door. So yeah, that's about it.